Right, guys, just going to continue on from where we left off on WhatsApp discussions on a few of the sports groups that I'm on, that cross over for various people, etc. So, very, very brief as I can overview on the equipment and software that run SportsNation HD. I apologise in advance for camera work. I'm doing this on my phone just to make it easier to send to you guys. So I'm currently using a Amazon Fire TV box, which is pictured there. I also have still in my possession a Fire Stick, which is the, I guess, lesser, cheaper version of the box. Differences: the box has a better processor and memory. It's also able to hardwire, which the stick can't. This is actually the last generation stick. They've just bought a new one out, which is 10 quid more than that one. So basically they're 80 quid for the box and 40 quid now for the stick. It all depends on I guess your finance, and also where you've got it. I've got mine hardwired, and I'll show you that in just a second. You can't hardwire a Fire Stick. Like anything, hardwiring is much better than Wi-Fi for various reasons that I'm sure you know. But it's also not possible for some people. The Fire TV is wireless compatible as well, just so you know. I've had the Fire Stick for a year. I've had the Fire TV box for a couple of weeks. The Fire TV is noticeably quicker. I'm happy also that I can hardwire it. So I can't give you a really rounded view on its stability with using SportsNation, but so far I do think it's better. But that doesn't mean that the Fire Stick isn't any good. Irrelevant of what some people say on various forums. So that's the Fire box. As I said, I've got it hardwired, etc, etc. So get on to what you really want to know about, is the Amazon Firebox menu, etc, etc. Loads of stuff, don't need to go on that. We're worrying about what we want to do, and that's run by Cody, easily downloaded. And everything that's kind of technical and you might have questions about, I'm going to do in more of a, you guys private message me and then I'll send you the links, because there's so many links out there that I've used, and then if you struggle with them, then I can obviously, because I've gone through it, give you any pointers if you are struggling, etc, etc. So this is the main page for my subscription to SportsNation. This is kind of the fancy part that and the easy part that you can see and run through with me now. So we've got Sky Sports, BT Sport, which is the EPL. It's where you generally find your 3 p.m. games. Excuse me. It's where you find actually all of your games, but it just gives you a little bit of a rundown of what there is. They update this once a week, so we've just finished the last match week of EPL, so, and I think it's FA Cup this weekend, so that's probably why it's not been updated. You do have to go through a process each week to get that updated, but it's really simple. And again, for another time. Champions League Europe, and these are just general foreign channels where you will find various sports from around the world. A lot of you will be you know your Fox Sports. I think that's a Dutch channels. Again, these all have various things. Club TV. Try and look for the Spurs one. No, Arsenal. No. US Sport, which will figure prominently, I guess, with most of you, and then other sports as well. And I'll do a little bit of an overview on that. These are other add-ons. Now, as you probably have heard of Cody for many months and years, there are lots of ways to watch various bits and bobs, whether that's crappy football streams, sports streams, or fairly good streams of movies, TV shows, box sets, etc., etc. These can all be found on this build, and it's just incorporated in the build. You're not paying for it because these are the free bits. We're paying for the kind of sports section, or I'm paying for the sports section, and that's what I'm kind of showing you guys. But again, these are all add-ons which are easily done and easily added, but they're actually a majority of them are free, and actually what I've messed around with are fairly good when you're not watching live TV. And that's the thing we're on to now, is live TV and sport and etc, etc. So for all the prettiness that I've just showed you, the basics behind it is this menu here, which basically has everything that you've just seen me flick through, but on a more kind of basic level. Absolutely every channel that we've got and that we're going through, and that probably one that I use when I'm watching the NFL a bit more, because it just has better sub menus. But again, it all kind of depends on what you're looking for and how you want to use it. Again, all very simple. Pay-per-view events, someone asked about the other day. So the Joshua fight will be on here, what was it, next weekend, and various other ones I've watched on there before as well. So yeah, good thing that I use. Again, you've got an American calendar with all what's on, and you can click straight through from here onto the games. A lot of NHL and MLB on at the minute because of where we are the seasons. I'm doing this late so I can actually show you a little bit more. But I guess, you know, NFL game day is one that a lot of people are going to be looking at. I'm sure will be used a lot. As you see, Ultra HD, HD and standard definition, all depends on your internet connection. Someone was asking that they had like under 5 meg of internet speed, and I said, yeah, that's fine. You may get HD, you'll certainly get standard definition. This isn't an Ultra HD TV, so I don't tend to bother with that, and I just go on the HD. So going back to the main kind of aesthetically pleasing look at things, let's see what we can find. It'll probably not work, but okay. So Sky Sports 1, as you can see, the things on the top right hand corner, it's obviously, I don't know where this is being streamed from via to us, but you know, pretty good picture there. BT Sport's the one that I find actually the most inconsistent when it comes to stream and the quality of the stream. I don't know if there's a reason for that, but again, it clicks on straight through. This clicks on straight through a lot quicker than it did with the Fire Stick, and I would assume just processing speed has allowed us to do that. EPL match day, no football on tonight. Euros has finished as well, and these just have various, I guess, various programs that you may find that you want, or that you find that there is something on there that you can't find or is down on another channel that you can then flick through. That's what's good about this, is that there's so many different channels that you can find something. There'll be four channels with the same game on, so if there is one that's gone down, the likeliness that it does, then you know you can find it. So here we go, Fox Sport 1 live, talking about NBA by the looks of things. So I'm just going to go on, before I kind of bore you, we're at 8 minutes in already, is to go on to the US sports section. Obviously we're not on the NFL season, and a majority of people that are probably going to be watching this video are interested in the NFL, but NFL Network, so straight through, live, bang. Andre Johnson signs a one day contract. To retire a Texan. Yeah, good for him. So yeah, so they're very, great picture. When I'm on a sub menu, if you see it juttering, it's only because I'm on a sub menu and I'm looking to change that it will jutter. It doesn't jutter if I'm out of it. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So stop, come out of there. And I don't know. Let's see what's on NHL Network. There should be some stuff on that because they're in the playoffs at the minute. so that's their network. And let's find some live games. We know that NFL hasn't got any, NBA probably hasn't. We should be able to find some baseball at this time of night. Now I'm not going to lie to you. I ran through this before I did this video, and I know those top 4 or 5 games haven't started yet. Ignore the time at the top. For some reason I've got a problem with my time on it. I haven't been able to fix it yet. Let's see. Athletics versus the Rangers. Is that on? Yes, it is. So there we go. Straight in. Texas, Oakland, 8-1 up. Max will be happy, I think. Max is a Oakland fan. One of them had to catch it. So that's that. As you can also see, home and away fees, that happens on NFL as well, which is pretty cool. And again, no real problems going into any of those. If there isn't a game on yet, and it will show you, because I don't think this game feeds on yet. Yeah, you go. So that a little bit like Game Pass. This event will start shortly. Yeah, so that's really the crux of it, I'm guessing. Actually, here we go. So for the NHL. The game versus Washington Capitals versus Toronto Maple Leafs starts at 12 a.m. British Standard Time. So you do also have a little bit of time information there as well. As I said, ignore my time at the top of the screen. For some reason, I have an issue with it. I'm trying to resolve currently. Other sports. What have we got there? SportsNation. Pretty good. I know we've got some boxing fans. I'm on a site on a WhatsApp for that. There we go, SportsNation. Formula One, all good. As I said, I think it's amazing. It's £1 a week. That's boxes that we've got, 40 or 80 quid. As I said, I would go for the 80 quid one if you can. If not, then don't worry. I'm going to post another very short video, and I mean it this time, on the app that you can use. It's okay. I prefer using this through my normal TV, but and when you need to, the app is good, and it's also an option that if you didn't want to pay anything more than just your subscription of 26 quid, but it's not as intuitive, it's not as user friendly, etc, but it does the job. And probably some of you are thinking, can I use them both at the same time? You can't, so you have to kind of sign out of this one before you use another, or vice versa. Any questions, let us know, and then as you start to purchase your equipment, I'll start to go through the other stuff, but it will just be links and then questions and answers via various websites, various WhatsApps, or you can PM me, etc. Right, I'm going to stop now, 14 minutes. I hope it had some good information for you and kind of understanding. As you can see, been on this stream, perfect, not a problem. We'll leave you to it. Have a good night. Cheers.